Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, worthy students. Today we'll discuss an important concept of grammar, that is tenses. The word tense means time. So this means that a tense helps us determine the time at which a particular action took place. In this video, we'll discuss the structure and the usage of present indefinite tense, which is also known as simple present tense. The mentioned tense can be used to show habits or a repeated action, like the child wakes up early in the morning. It rains a lot in Germany. He goes to school daily. She waters the plants in the evening. Here, in all these examples, something is being done as a habit, as a routine. So, whenever you need to mention a repeated action, you will use present indefinite tense. Another important use of this tense is to show general or universal truths. By universal truths, we mean those facts which are accepted and considered to be correct universally. For example, the sun rises from the east is a fact that is accepted not only here but in all corners of the world. That is why it is considered a universal fact or truth. More examples can be: the earth revolves around the sun. Muslims offer prayers 5 times a day. Honey is sweet. Moving further, in most of the proverbs too, we use present indefinite tense because these two are known facts or realities. For example, honesty is the best policy. A stitch in time saves nine. Haste makes waste. Now, no matter what the situation is, honesty will always be the best policy, and unnecessary haste will always lead to waste. So, for this reason, simple present tense is to be used for proverbs like these. Last but not the least, in definitions too, we use present indefinite tense. For example, an adjective tells about a person, place, or thing. A conjunction links words, phrases, and clauses, and an adverb describes a verb, adjective, and other adverbs. Again, it needs to be reminded that here too facts or truths have been described through these definitions. So, in all the cases that have been discussed, more or less the same content is there. That is a regular repeated action or a general fact. That is why this tense is used in all of them. It's time to discuss the structure of this tense now. By structure, we mean that which form of verb do we need to use, which helping verbs will be used, and which adverbs will fit in sentences where we need to use present indefinite tense. If you remember, we discussed sentences and its kinds in worksheet number 1. So keeping in mind those sentence types, we will discuss the structure of this tense. In simple present tense, we deal singular and plural subjects separately. I hope you know that by subject we mean the doer of an action, someone who performs an action. It can be a singular or a plural subject. He, she, and it are singular subjects, whereas they is a plural subject because it is referring to a group of people. Now, even though I is singular, but in grammar it is considered a plural subject, so we will treat it just like they. In affirmative versions, we add s to the main verb in singular subjects, and in plural subjects, we don't add s to the main verb. In negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative versions, we use helping verb does in singular subjects and remove the s with the main verb. And in plural subjects, helping verb do is used. You may have a look at the sentences to have an idea of whatever has been discussed right now. The rules have been mentioned here so that you may have a better understanding of whatever has been discussed right now. Moving further, it is important to tell that if we need to translate a sentence of present indefinite, we need to know that in Urdu, sentences should end at ta hai, ti hai, te hain. Means वो खाता है, वो खाती है, वो खाते हैं. A list of adverbs is also being shared here so that you may be clear about the idea that which adverbs do we need to use in sentences where we are using present indefinite tense. For further understanding, you may give page number 269 of your book Step Ahead 1 a read to be clear about this tense in totality. And once you are done with this, I would want you to attempt this activity in your practice notebook to check how well you have understood this concept. Wish you all the best. Have a great time. Allah Hafiz.